Pirates. We're at beautiful PNC Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien.
The second baseman, Edouard Julien.
And the pitch. Pulls that one foul. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fried, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. Here's Juan Soto. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 2 of the World Series. Outside, and that's ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Royce Lewis. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got it by him for the K. So they strand a pair. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, and our pitcher in this game, Joe Ryan. How about a scouting report on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Digging in, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. There's the Pirates lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
To the right side. Kirilloff takes it to the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. And delivers outside.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The pitch. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, Randy. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. And that one fouled off.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Rodriguez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Man at first, one away.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's ball 4. So the lineup flips over. Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. And here it comes. Into left center for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside low. And that's ball 1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at a
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So digging in, Juan Soto, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Rodriguez on third. Julien on at second with 2 down. Missed inside with the curve. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
absolutely no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Byron Buxton, and he's already singled in this game.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And Martinez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ryan back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Chop back up the middle. Julian gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Right side. Julian. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And that one upstairs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. They're down 3-1. Key Brian Hayes up next. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Key Brian Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We play 2 full. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Jared Jones.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses, and that is ball 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's 1 away. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Fly ball down the line. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kirilloff stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right side of the infield. Donovan gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezekiel Duran. Ryan back to work. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. The Twins leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. And a base hit up the middle. And at first, Brendan Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lewis drifts towards it, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates nothing. Game 2 of the World Series. Now it's the Twins DH and Lowry's Montero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And there's a strike. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And down on strikes. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Rodriguez, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And misses inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one lifted to left. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Cruz out to first. 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brian Reynolds. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Next offering upstairs. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Martinez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Had him way out front of the slurve.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Santana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Juan Soto. Soto in his 8th season, 26 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Brandon Bell coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 14, Brandon Bell.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Lewis in the box again. Takes the strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. That misses the zone. 1-0. And a foul ball. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
We in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Jack Sawinski. And the right-hander back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And there are 2 outs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Duran swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at PNC Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. Just missed. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter,
And Lowry's Montero, the next Twin up to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Got it. 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit left side. Toss the bill, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to run velocity and stay there. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's outside. 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up, has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Number 10.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ryan picks over, back standing. He's in there safely. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Out towards right center field. Buxton sizes this one up. Nabs it, and that is that. Pirates lead 1. It's 5-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. The pitch. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. Outside corner. There's a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Now a chance for Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Buxton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses, and 1-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Set for the last half of the 7th, and here is J.D. Martinez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
2-2 count.
Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Brandon Bell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Buxton returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Man at second with 1 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Belt is waved home. He'll score. It's 5-1. Sawinski into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out, runner at second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton makes the catch. And there's two away. Here's the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. This to third. Lewis fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Pirates 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers. A new arm into the game, the righty, Dauri Moreta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Kirilloff stands in now and watches strike one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Jeffers on at first, nobody out. Right through there, got it. One away.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Slings to first, and that is out number 2. Now the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out of first. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. And it remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Giovanni Moran. So the batting order turns over. Now here is O'Neal Cruz as the lefty gets to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Wouldn't chase that time. swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that's in the dirt. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Outside low, 1-0. There's a strike. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tying run at the plate. That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Correa over to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
We go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And the batter now, Carlos Correa.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty. And it's filled up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Julian gets his lead at first with nobody out. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next, number 3, the right fielder.
And now Juan Soto, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The Twins trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Bell tossed the second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1 the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stopped. That was pretty cool.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Ferguson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. A double and a run scored his first time up. And the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Wastes no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, man aboard, Jack Sawinski, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. One down, base is empty. Check swing, went around. And it's 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One strike away. And that skips into dirt. The Pirates down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we can lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,000.